On July 16, 2014, a group of parents of children with significant disabilities gathered in Tucson, Arizona, to discuss the impact and unintended consequences they would face if the federal government and some advocates are successful in closing sheltered workshops. This action would eliminate options the parents believe work best for their families.
If you take that choice away from him, I'm not sure what he's going to do, because I can't go into those jobs and train him even though I would want to. I couldn't do that. And I don't know that some of these employers would be willing to provide that kind of a setting for him. I don't know where I could do that by myself, and if they take away that option, I don't know what would happen to him.
That having my son able to come here rather than the worst possible option of we keep him at home because there's no other identified resource for one who's got autism, mental retardation, epilepsy, very significant concerns.
And you said, what does it look like if Jordan went down to like 5 hours a week? We have legal guardianship over him. We both work full-time plus. Can we leave somebody at home that you have legal guardianship over and some peril comes to him?
Well, and there's no way I could leave Jennifer at home, because when she gets left alone, she takes off. I mean, I've had calls from the police. I've had people find her, 2 miles from home. I've had calls from the emergency room.
And I don't know how many of you had to explain the situation to someone else, in 30 seconds. In fact, I know Skip and I have involved in a training where we work on trying to train law enforcement officers how to deal with these situations. Because I don't think we want to see our jails full of people who didn't need to be there.
Well, can we actually work just as hard as we were before to find another alternative other than sitting on a couch, overeating, over-entertained? Can I not work as much so that I can help take care of him? What is it we're going to have to do if that's not available any longer?
If their hours are cut and they're sitting at home in front of the TV, I mean, we all want them to be successful. We're all going to die. I mean, we really are. And we have to put, some real supports in place for after we're gone. If they all of a sudden sit at home all day, or they're not used to change, or riding public transportation, and we're gone, and then they get stuck in a group home without choices, without a place to work at. And groups like Beacon, really guide, support, and coach these people into a more independent or semi-independent, to the best of their level ability to be functional adults.